BHRC is representing again the case of Baloch people who are going through a tough time in a dark time. People of Pakistan, including Baloch, Sindhi, Pashtun, Kashmiri and Saraiki, are oppressed nation and they are suffering under a brutal regime of army. If those who don't know the history of Pakistan, they should know this is a country which was created, and unfortunately, as soon as it was created, it landed under the boot of army, a brutal army. A regime which has no language of civil nation, it has only one language to talk, and that is oppression, forced disappearances, extrajudicial killing, and forced conversion of minority in Pakistan. There is nothing hidden about this country. Everything is wide open. The world knows, and we know, and we have no other forum or place to take our voice, to cry. That is the reason we keep coming here on the front of this symbol of peace and security of the world, and we try to speak, we try to explain that we are going through a darkest time in Pakistan, and there is no remedy from anywhere.
I'll just start with this. Why Pakistan army is bent upon to do all these atrocities, abduction, killing? Because Pakistan, the size of Pakistan is not that big. The army is bigger than Pakistan. So Pakistan does not have any means, any economy to run the country or feed the army. So army is bent upon to kill Baloch, kill Sindhi, kill Kashmiri, kill Pashtun, to control the land and grab everything, so that today people have nothing. Like our gold is looted and plundered with the criminal partner of Pakistani army, the Chinese, our criminal partner looting my gold, and we are suffering. Canada is silent on Karima Baloch because Canada is also partner with the army. Canada also to take up Karima Baloch's case. This is not acceptable. You are only taking one case, and the Baloch are not human beings, Baloch are also human beings.
For anyone to live and exist as a human, he should have human rights. So human rights are unconditional. It's not that A should have, B shouldn't have. They are unconditional. So those who don't have human rights, they do not live as humans. The people of Balochistan, Baloch people, since last 75 years, they have been denied every right that is in the charter. So they don't exist as human beings. The suffering of the people is enormous. Ask from those mothers and sisters whose brothers and sons are gone, and they don't know whether they are alive or dead. Ask from the wives and children, wives whose husbands have been abducted. Rarely they find their bodies, sometimes in collected graves, and sometimes even not. They don't know whether their husband is dead or alive. And the only crime of Baloch people is that they've got a lot of resources. And they still, when they go to Balochistan, these people, the people live in medieval times. Drinking water. The women, they go travel for miles to get the muddy water that might extinguish their thirst, but bring disease to their children and to them, to their animals. They live in medieval times. The Baloch people, they have been struggling since they were annexed forcefully They were an independent country, they were forcibly annexed in 1948 March. They have been in a struggle. But still after 75 years, things have got worse rather than any better. The enforced disappearances, the extermination, killing, the loot of resources they carry with impunity. Probably it is time to think why, at the end of the day, why? Nobody is listening our voice. Nobody is listening. God is really a very, very, very difficult place, very cruel place. We may talk about justice and humanity, human rights, but the interest of the powerful they prevail, and the suffering of the occupied and marginalized people continue from one generation to next generation and next generation. So, for anyone who's got human heart, forget about his Baloch or anyone Kashmiri, anyone, if they have got human heart.
For Pakistan to other side of the world, which is Iran, in the name of woman, freedom, life. The reason I'm saying this slogan because, as you are aware, in Chabahar, the Iranian military attacked one woman and raped her in Chabahar, which she was 14 years, Mahu Baloch. And after that, the people in Zahedan, which they asked for the justice, Iranian government, instead of take the military, the officer in the prison or take him to the court, they killed 150 innocent people which they was praying in the mosque in Zahedan, and they killed them in one day, and they injured 400 people. Still today, which is today, the 1 year is finished, nobody take responsibility, and we know the people of Zahedan, they are on the street and demanding the justice, but there's nothing happened. As my friend mentioned, Balochistan be divided with three parts. We know that the only is not Pakistan. Iran have the same policy toward the Balochistan. When it's time come together, Iran and Pakistan decided how to act against the Baloch. At the moment, we know the border which brother in said and the other said, but the fueling, the business of fueling and gas oil being banned from both sides. And when it's coming, no political party which they have this one, they be banned from both sides, Iran and Pakistan. That's why we're demanding the only time we achieve our rights is to be united together and bring our people and democratic party on the street.
Actually, at this event, you cannot imagine how we are. Our hearts are bleeding when we used to refer any acts and events of human rights violations, particularly with respect to Balochistan. So there are no words by which we can express our feelings and express the feelings of the people who are suffering back at home. There are no words to express the views of those mothers, sisters, daughters, wives, whom loved ones have been disappeared by the Pakistani forces, lingering in the army torture cells, some from many months and some from many years. There's no way to share the cries, the tears of our loved ones who are crying on daily basis. From more than 5,000 days, they are continuously crying at different platforms at Karachi, Quetta, Islamabad.
So Pakistan is a state of terror. The United Nations know everything. Now the violation ongoing 50 years in Pakistan. Pakistan is a killing machine of minorities. Hindu Christian girls was forced conversion in sin by the state of Pakistan. Christian men are girls forced converted to Islam by the Pakistani state and Islamic extremist group. Sindhi indigenous Hindus facing a genocide by the Pakistani ally, the Islamic extremist group like Miami 2. In the same, the land grabbing, thousands of acres, the barrier town, the innocent people. They were the land. They are 1,000 years. The ancestors, they are living in the land. And the Pakistani lords, Pakistani army, Pakistani criminal politician, People's Party, they gave the land to the army, to they building the biggest mosque in the world by the grabbing the land of innocent Baloch. The shame of Pakistani act like this. The request to United Nations, open your eyes against the Pakistani genocide.
मैं देख रही थी उस दिन सोशल मीडिया पे भी बलोच औरतें जो हैं वो लॉन्ग मार्च कर रही थी, हालांकि सारी दुनिया ईद की खुशियां मना रही थी। हमारी बलोच औरतें जो हैं वो अभी भाई के साथ बात हो रही थी तो मैं उनको बता रही थी कि बलोच औरतों की स्ट्रगल, हमने ऐसी स्ट्रगल कहीं नहीं देखी। तो आप लोगों को मैं सलाम पेश करती हूँ। वर्ल्ड सिंधी कांग्रेस आप लोगों के साथ है, हमेशा आप लोगों के साथ रहेगी। इस स्ट्रगल को आगे लेके जाएंगे। हर सिंधी आपके साथ खड़ा है। हमारे सेम ही मसाइल हैं, हम एक ही कश्ती के सवार हैं।
Hardeep Singh Major, and we know, everybody know in Canada it's Punjabi lot of gang. They fight each other. Even not only this Canada criminal activity, also Indian side in Punjab also lot of criminal activity. But now they're blaming to India government to kill terrorist Hardeep Singh Major. Because why? Justin Trudeau is allied to NDP party, which is a lot of Sikh MP, MLA, which if they're not going to support Justin, there is government going to collapse. Apart this one also, you Western country, you are, during the 1947, you need one artificial country to counter Russia. And you are misery because you divide my country, Balochistan, you divide its allies to three countries, Iran, Pakistan and Pakistan.